Married people of Reddit, what is the harmless elephant in the room that won't affect your relationship, but you never speak of? He never finished his coffee, so there's always a half-drunk coffee on the table. Sometimes a few if he hasn't put the mugs in the kitchen. I've asked him why, and he says it's because it gets cold too fast. Tried smaller coffees. Still does it. Buy him a thermal mug, or one of those USB coffee mug warmers. Not me but my parents. We are a Chinese family and my father is born in the Chinese zodiac year of the pig. After they were married, my mother started buying pig themed things for the house. A pillowcase featuring a farm scene, a mug in the shape of a pig figurines, etc. My father thought my mother liked pigs because she kept buying pig themed things. So he started buying pig themed things for the house. 10 years later, with the house filled in pig themed things, they have a conversation and realize that neither of them really were into pigs and they were just buying them for the other person. Now guests who come over see pigs all over the place and think my parents collect them, and they buy more pig themed things as gifts for birthdays, anniversaries, etc. I give a 10 minutes and 5-minute warning before I put dinner on the table. Yet, the minute I say dinner is ready, he has to poop. Every single day, I'm learning to tell him dinner is ready at the 5-minute mark so that he is ready when dinner is. I do the same thing, but it's not on purpose. I think my bowels just hate me. Literally every time I make food, get my drink and napkin ready to take to the other room, it hits me like a ton of bricks. Immediately have to poop. Same thing happens when we are about to leave the house. Make sure I get all of our stuff together. Windows closed. Back door closed. Dog has water. Awesome, ready to go. As soon as the front door opens. Have to poop. Every single time. That he talks constantly about any movie or show we are watching. Who's that? What's happening? Are they gonna die? Is that the bad guy? I don't know, maybe if you STFU and watch the movie you would find out pisses me off so much. But really harmless in the grand scheme of our relationship. There is a small red colored magnet hidden somewhere in the house. When it's found it has to be moved to another hiding place. We've been doing this for 15 years now but never talk about it. It's how these things start that's so magical. If I said, hey, let's move this magnet about for fun, it wouldn't work. It has to come about by some lovely happenstance joke. On multiple occasions in our dozen years of marriage, my wife has talked to my farts. As in, I fart and from across the house I hear, what was that, honey? It's little things like this that I wake up for every morning. When I read the first sentence I immediately assumed that she talked to your farts in the same way one would talk to a pet, and I can't stop laughing. I travel for work and bring back a stuffed animal for her. I did this for years and then found out that she refuses to donate/throw away anything with a face. We have gobs of stuffed animals from my trips all over the place. Did I stop getting her stuffed animals after I learned? Of course not. So the elephant in the room is probably from my Arizona trip. Clever bastard. My wife is the absolute worst storyteller ever. She is so smart and funny, but my goodness, her stories go on forever. She takes a story that should take 2 minutes to tell and turns it into a 25-minute story with every single detail that actually happened. Edit. Please don't tell my wife. My wife is the same way. She'll do that thing where it was a 5-minute walk from the car to the store becomes, so I'm walking, and I'm walking, and I'm walking, and I'm still walking, apostrophe. Every time we are driving by an outdoor mall or anywhere with a lot of storefronts, he will read every single store out loud. Every time. Edit. I didn't realize how many of you exist. Keep on reading, guys. My dad does this. Why does it drive me so crazy? Neither of us puts up laundry. It's supposed to be one washes the other puts it away, but neither of us do it. All our clothes just sit in baskets 99% of the time. It irks us both, but we are both guilty, so we keep our mouths shut. I'm disabled and have a lot of trouble lifting stuff because of my shoulder. I can do it, but it's painful and I can injure myself pretty easily. We have a tiny bathroom and can only hang our towels over the shower rod. I can take the towels down easily since I can just pull them from the bottom. However, I can never hang them back up because I can't lift my shoulder over my head very well. So I always leave them on the toilet seat. By the end of the day they are always hung up again. There's a lot of stuff he does like this that makes my life easier, but he never brings it up or complains. I'm seriously the luckiest woman alive. My wife doesn't screw the top back on the bottle of anything. Everything with a lid is a potential bomb. She never puts the F cap back on the toothpaste. When my husband takes off his socks he leaves them pulled up, and in the hamper they go. If they are missed when getting put in the wash and then dried they stay wet, and it makes me irrationally angry. I said something early in our relationship a few times and 9 years later the socks are still pulled up. My wife has an eye disorder that makes all cat puke completely invisible, regardless of its size or location in the room. It will sit there until I pick it up, and then when I pick it up she says, "Oh, I didn't see that." Bahahaha. That's totally my boyfriend too, unless it happens right in front of us, which to then he acts like he's going to throw up himself and says he can't pick it up because he may barf on the floor along with the cat. It's just a hairball. Holy moly. I'm always telling him that I feel for his ex-wife because they have 2 grown children together, and with his reactions to cat puke I have no idea how he ever changed diapers when they were little. He leaves any and all doors/drawers open after getting what he needs out of them. Kitchen cabinets, the dishwasher, the microwave, bathroom vanity, closets, dressers, nightstands. I can always tell whether or not he's home when I walk through the front door. It will look like our kitchen is about to be ransacked. I've called him out on it like twice when I first noticed it was a trend, and a time after that, and he was genuinely surprised. He was like, "You're effed with me. You opened some of those?" Nope. 7 kitchen cabinets and drawers apparently had to be opened for you to make your snack. All you. Babe. He sincerely apologized. But here we are 4 years later, and I still just follow him around closing cabinets and drawers after he leaves the room. It's too comical to fight over, and it really doesn't even bother me terribly, so I just don't bring it up. /view 200D. Oh my god, so many people are talking about leaving cabinets open, and I just realized I do that all the time and that maybe I'm the annoying one. My wife eats pizza starting on the crust end first. Divorce is discussed every pizza night. The 2 relationships I was in directly before I met my wife ended when my partner died. Nothing suspicious. They both died of cancer. Different cancers. But my wife knows I miss one of them still, and we never talk about it. I'm jealous of our dog. My husband gives her more attention and affection than he gives me. When the dog comes into the room, after having been gone for more than 10 minutes, she gets a full romantic monologue in Spanish while being rocked in his arms. Hala mi American Englisher. Queers? Queers. Hermosa? C. Yose. Tessines bean? C. Claro. Mi American Englisher. Estes cancida. Pobrecita? Oh. Pobrecita. Televa. When I come home after a full day of work, all I get is, "Oh. Hi." Then attention back on the dog. Damn that cute little bitch. That he continually thinks I hide his things when he can't find something. Edit. Apparently I'm everyone's mom or wife. Here. Have a Whitney Houston song https://m. youtube.com/watch v=h7 skcafo. Edit again. The only thing I've ever hidden were his plethora of cargo shorts. I hid those in the trash. No. His name's not Todd. Do you? We are not married, but he leaves nearly everything he owns in his pockets when he puts his shorts/jeans in the washing machine. I left a sandwich in a hoodie once. She still married me. I've seen her ex showering in the gym and his D is about twice as long and thick as mine. I feel like I turn off lights 4 times more often in this house than I turn them on. But it's not just the wife, it's also the kids. We've both got damaged hearing. His from work and mine from far too many gigs/concerts as a teenager, so almost all of our conversations include what? Down the whole Reddit, RIP inbox. She once bragged about being good at chess and I beat her in 5 moves using a tactic I found on YouTube. We don't speak of chess anymore. Oh, I know that one too well. Mine told me that she played lots of chess with her sister and played chess at school, etc. As I love challenges, I put like 5 hours of work into basic chess strategies and openings and played like 5 online games, and now I almost always beat her, and she doesn't believe me that I don't play chess regularly. That's the difference between blind practice and active learning. Kinda fascinating.